Hello YouTube, this is Christonian here and we're playing another indie showcase. Today we're going to do Neo Scavenger. Neo Scavenger is a flash-based game which is a survival game, so I hope you guys in the Unreal world and all that love it. It's post-apocalypse, I guess you can say, the end of the world kind of thing. Fallout style. You survive, and we'll see it coming up. Right now, I'm going to cover background on the indie developer. If you're not interested in this, you can skip ahead. Okay, so his name is Daniel Fedor. He founded Blue Bottle Games in January 2012, so it's been recently. He's been working on Neo Scavenger since May 2011. Before starting Neo Scavenger, he worked at BioWare for 7 years, was lead technical artist on Dragon Age Origins, senior technical artist on Dragon Age 2, and producer on Mass Effect 3. Ooh. Prior to that, I was a web developer for almost 5 years and obtained a BS in physics. BS in physics from the University of New Hampshire, so it's been a long road to game development. Why did I decide to make Neo Scavenger? So just give me a sec. I'm going to go over, scroll down. I had to think back. I've always liked the post-apocalyptic genre, as far as back as seeing Road Warrior as a kid, and that's what it reminds me of. So, and playing Car Wars and Rift role-playing games. Hoarding and repurposing junk was also a big part of my childhood. So unfortunately, I think Neo Scavenger presents the kind of game I wanted to play. The right mix of creativity, or creative problem-solving, character customization, and inventory management and exploration for me. So that's the creator behind Blue Bottle Games. It's currently, you can get the full demo. It runs in the browser and it's free. You can go to his site also after. You can run credits, or you can go, it's probably right here too, that probably works as a connection, and it's $10 to get in now. Here we can look on our instructions, so you can use your mouse for taking all items. There's a mouse again, and to rotate items when you're in your inventory, because you'll see the inventory system, you have to work with what you have to maximize how much space you can get. Use the WSDs or arrows to go around the map. So let's go play. And I've messed around with the audio, so I hope you guys can hear some of the sound effects and stuff like that. So hear that ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. So actually, I'll go over that in a second. I'm kind of going fast here. So feeble, you carry less weight than most. So that's like a negative against you, but it gets you another slot. So this is my basic layout. I've played this game probably 5-6 hours now. I've just like, it's like the new crack cocaine, for me. It's just like, oh, amazing. And it's a web-based game, which just blows my mind away. But I'm definitely buying in, and I hope to get into the beta soon, and maybe we'll do lots of Let's Plays on this, or a progression Let's Play as new updates come out. So medic, skill as a medic, medical procedures, increased rate of wound recovery. Botany, knowledge of herbs, fungi, and other useful plants. So these are all things you can use in the world. Athletic, ability to move farther each turn with less fatigue. So it just gives you more moves. So here I have movements on the left. It went from 4 to 5. Tracking, skill at tracking others, hiding your own trail. This hiding your own trail is massive. Like, at the beginning, I was dying like crazy, and I didn't know what the heck was happening. And I had to go on the internet and look at some YouTube, and the guy is Plump Helmet, I think he's called. It's pretty much a Dwarf Fortress reference, and he's a pretty big YouTuber, and I'm pretty sure that's his name, Plump Helmet, and he did a play on this about a week or two ago. He has a 15 or 30 minute episode, and then it goes to a 1 hour episode. And I watched it all because I've been addicted to this. And one of the easiest tricks was tracking and medic, and we'll show you at the beginning. Eagle Eye is just increased vision range, so that's helpful. But we'll hopefully get some binoculars or something like that. There's many other things. There's hacking, hiding, melee, metabolism, trapping, which you can actually trap animals with and trap bad guys, bandits and stuff. Mechanic, electrician, night vision, tough, lockpicking, and ranged. And because I picked feeble, it locked out strong. Over here on our left, we have all our conditions to go with our body. So we have our food, which is well fed right now, our water, which is well hydrated, our energy. This is like energy for like if you slept or not, so well rested. Burden, so that's your weight. So I'm unburdened right now. This one that says comfortable is your temperature. Oh no. So comfortable must be just the way I feel. And then here's the temperature. So outdoor temperature, and it shows la-di-da-di-da. So uninjured, you'll see. We become injured very easily. So take the abilities you want in blue, put them over there. Red traits or make you more available spots. But beware, there are some disadvantages. So here we go. I'm going to read all the text in the game because I find it very interesting and it's extremely well written, I think. So you wake up disoriented, slumped over the base of an empty cryo-sleep pod, still damp from the cryo-fluid. The thick dust from the floor cling to your skin, leaving a clean spot on the ground where a large O5 is painted. So we're standing right here kind of thing. Across the room, there is an open door to the hallway and a broken window leading you outside. Just as you gather your wits, an unearthly scream erupts from down the hall. Beyond the doorway, something is coming fast. So here are your decisions, your encounter, and then your options. So it tells you, you just have to click on it, and then it'll actually tell you what I'm going to do. So I clicked athletic. It says dive through window. So that right now there's available window. I can do botany and I can do medic. So medic. Emergency dump another status tank. Botany. Use of knowledge of plants. I'm going to do medic because that's usually what I do. It's kind of funny. And if we die, we'll just keep playing, and I'll just skip through this talking because I've already done it once, you know? So from the control panel, you could call up the emergency status evacuation code. Doing this will override the normal thawing procedure and dump an entire tank contents into the floor instantly. The rush of sub-freezing fluid scares off the monster, and maybe the monster will go for a sleeper instead of you. So this cryojank says Socks of Gold, Group Inc., CEO Lloyd blank check. This cryojank tank says Anton Blubber, star of the reality TV show A Season Without Clean Underwear. Okay. We're going to kill blank check. Punching in the code for the CEO, you rush back to your own tube and reseal it. Tank 6 starts to hum and the seal breaks with a rushing of fluid. The lock squeals and flexes with the chilling cold of the liquid nitrogen covering the floor. Within moments, the nitrogen has boiled off at room temperature, leaving a frozen non-stick on the floor. It's a little hard to read. Hopefully it comes out nice on YouTube. Initially, the dogman backs off, unsure of the commotion that just occurred. However, hunger quickly replaces concern as the spell of thawing flesh catches his attention. He starts dragging the body off, probably to his lair. Here's one meltdown. Lloyd won't escape. So it's some kind of wolf man or something. They said dogman? Dogman. So, and we were cryogen, so we don't know what year it is. So let's use tracking. So it says search for clues. That's what we're going to do. The dust on the ground marks it easy for your trained eye to pick out one set of tracks in particular. The tracks belong to a humanoid dragging something. Probably a mantle or a cloak. It was here fairly recently. Probably in the past 24 hours. It entered through the doorway, walked to your stasis tank, there we go, then to the control console. Then it left again. You bet good money, based on the creature you just faced, that it wasn't the dogman who made these tracks. So that was tracking. So now I'm going to click on medic. You recall that standard practice is to have a crash kit nearby in the facility like this, and check for emergency cabinets around the room. Sure enough, there's a cabinet just there by the door. And it still has a nano robot medical kit in it. So it put it right in my hand, so I'm going to put it in my hand over here. And it looks like we have 2 charges. So this is good when we get crippled. Okay, so we have one here. Use computer and control console for cryo tank. So you check. There's 3 records. It looks like Anton Blubbers from Campbell Street, Detroit, Michigan. And that's about it. Tank number 5, that's us. Philip Kingdred. Billing account, Detroit Saving Bank. So it looks like we're from Detroit too. Tank number 6, Lloyd Blank Check. Emergency content, Meyer and Meyer, Detroit, Michigan. So it seems we're in Detroit, or I don't know. Or this is a Michigan location, I don't know. So let's try the window, because we've done the tracking. So you decide to go outside and see if you can figure out where you are. Avoiding the broken glass, you step onto the sill, and outside, rustling some plants that have grown wild in the area. It's cool and damp, probably morning. You're in a parking lot of a cryo facility, but everything looks disused and in disrepair. Plants have pushed their way through the pavement and over the facility. Worst of all, nothing looks familiar. You don't remember this place, or even who you are. Your frustration mounts, but you catch it and put it in check. Oh, okay. Might as well take a look around. So here we are. We're finally in game. And what I found for the game is that these towns like this and a cabin like that is probably the best locations. A cabin in the forest for people that are if they're listening and not watching. And a small town that kind of looks like it has RVs. Seem to have some of the best loot. If you go into the bigger cities, you can attract raiders and stuff. Oh my, 3 cabins right there. The cabins I have found massive loots at. Like, you get everything you possibly need. So this tells you what's happening. So being far removed from urban centers, this secluded shack may have more promise. However, it could also be the home of a survivor, or a survivalist, or a militant member. So beware of booby traps. So loot's high safety, and high sneak. So it attracted a looter. Oh, booyah! This is a way to start off the Let's Play. Okay, I'm thinking this is how we're gonna end it. Chris just found his loot, and he'll come back to this. This is Christonian here. Hope you guys are enjoying. This will be an indie showcase of Neo Scavenger. It's available for free on the link below as a demo that you can play right in the Flash, or you can download the beta, I think. I think it's downloaded. It might be in the Flash too, or in the Explorer, or whatever program you're using. I use Explorer, Firefox, and Chrome. So this is Christonian here, signing off. Feel free to give advice, comments, and thanks for your subs, guys. Bye!